Oklahoma turns white. 30 minutes of hail hell leaves 125,000 homes battered. The Interstate 44 corridor in Oklahoma turned white in 30 minutes on Friday afternoon, the 8th of May, 2026. It was not snow falling, but the largest hailstorm of the year, striking 6 metro areas at once: Yukon, Mustang, Chickasha, Collinsville, Owasso, and Oklahoma City. The first supercell was detected at 4:55 p.m. CDT west of Okarchi, with reports of quarter-sized hail and 60 miles per hour winds. The storm cell intensified rapidly as it moved southeast, and local weather trackers categorized its intensity as a 4-star storm. In Chickasha, the largest hail was recorded at 2.5 inches, or the size of a tennis ball. Preliminary data shows more than 125,000 structures were hit by hail 1 inch in diameter or larger, and that number was still being updated through the night by mapping teams. The National Weather Service in Norman issued a severe thunderstorm warning with the potential for significant damage across central and eastern Oklahoma. Radar imagery showed a massive hail core with high reflectivity, indicating hailstones at least 2 inches in size. Wind speeds of 60 to 80 miles per hour were reported to have knocked down power poles in Owasso and Tulsa.
Not right now, baby.
Along the I-40 corridor in Yukon, the sky turned a dark green just before the hail fell, a classic sign that often precedes large hail. The most striking phenomenon was the accumulation of hail on the ground. In Collinsville and Yukon, hail fell so heavily that it covered roads and yards several inches deep, creating a scene that looked like a snowstorm in May. Due to the density of falling ice, visibility dropped drastically. Thick fog formed immediately after the hail stopped, making driving conditions extremely dangerous. The Kilpatrick Turnpike and Interstate 240 inches Oklahoma City were completely shut down by whiteout conditions caused by hail, not snow. Many vehicles were stranded and unable to continue. Widespread damage reports came in from Bethany, Tuttle, Newcastle, and Claremore. Vehicles sustained shattered windshields and dented bodies from high-velocity hail impacts. In Tulsa, Power outages occurred not only from strong winds, but also from the weight of ice and broken tree limbs falling on power lines. In Mustang, residential swimming pools churned violently from the relentless pounding of hailstones. In northwest Oklahoma City, near Hart Hospital, the hail arrived suddenly and lasted about 15 minutes without a break. In Stillwater, students ran for cover as golf ball-sized hail bounced off campus sidewalks and roads. In Okarche, where the storm originated, quarter-sized hail served as an opening act before the main cell moved toward the metro area. In Britain, rain was reported falling sideways, accompanied by nickel-sized hail and straight-line winds of 60 to 70 miles per hour. In Chickasha, an emergency alert was issued for tennis ball-sized hail or larger, urging residents to seek shelter immediately. The Storm Prediction Center stated that this event was part of a multi-state severe thunderstorm outbreak stretching from Oklahoma to Alabama on the 8th of May, 2026. Atmospheric conditions Friday afternoon supported the development of supercells with large hail and damaging winds.
Playing in the hail. Hey, look at these things. They're not like big, but they're...
High moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, a strong jet stream, and a dry line in West Texas created extreme updrafts inside the storm clouds. In the upper levels of the cloud, hailstones were repeatedly lifted by rising air currents and coated with water that instantly froze. This process continued until the hailstones became too heavy for the wind to support, then fell to the surface at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour.
Look at all that hail.
Emergency crews worked through Saturday morning to remove downed trees and clear roads covered in hail that resembled snow. Downed power lines were repaired gradually, and several major roadways reopened after the ice melted. Official insurance loss estimates have not been released, but with more than 125,000 structures impacted, damages are predicted to reach hundreds of millions of dollars. Damage includes punctured roofs, shattered vehicle glass, destroyed gutters, and impacts to public facilities.
Words for this.
Jeez. Look at this. This is unreal.
As of Saturday, the SPC maintained a level 2 out of 5 storm risk for Oklahoma City and Tulsa, with the potential for hail and strong winds continuing through the weekend. For Sunday, the level 3 threat shifts to the Dallas, Texas area. Authorities urged residents to remain vigilant and monitor weather updates, as Tornado Alley is forecast to become active again in late May. Oklahomans shared numerous videos and photos of the storm on social media, calling it one of the worst hail events they had ever experienced. Drivers cited the post-storm fog as the worst part because visibility dropped to 0. The 8th of May 2026 event is now being called White Friday by residents because it turned Oklahoma's roads into a sea of ice in a matter of minutes.